Walk of life. Let's walk. Push the earth, and earth shall push. Newton's third law says this. And you would walk. Partly correct. Partly? Yeah. Yes, partly correct. You push the earth and earth pushes you back is correct. But that doesn't make you walk. Let's understand how physics explain this phenomena, walking. So Newton's third law of motion says for every action there is equal and opposite reaction. What does it mean? Let's say I have two bodies, A and B. If body A exerts a force on body B, an action, let's call this action, then body B exerts a force on body A reaction. I can take any one of them, action, reaction. So let's say this is force on A because of B. Let's call this FAB. This is force on B because of A. Now these two forces have the same magnitude but are opposite in direction. These two forces act on different bodies. This force is acting on body A, this force is acting on body B, action-reaction pair. They are not never on the same body. These two forces act along the same line. So mathematically we write like this. F of FAB is equal to minus of FBA. Action-reaction. So this also actually established that there is no single force. There is no existence of a single force. Every force is always in a pair, action-reaction pair. Now let's see when you are standing. So forces in situation. So let's say you are A, you are B. You are standing on the earth, let's say floor B. So force on A because of B, upward. Force on B because of A. When you are in contact, you pushes. Contact force. So in this direction, it is normal to the contact surface. So we call this normal force. And there is on you, there is also another force, gravitational force by earth on you. That is your weight. So net force on you is 0. Normal reaction is self-adjustable force. So in this situation, normal reaction is equal to your weight. So net force on you is 0 and you stand still with respect to earth. Now normal force, normal reaction is actually pushing. So earth is pushing you in this direction. You are pushing earth in this direction. So you are pushing, not walking, still not walking, standing, but you are pushing. And earth is pushing you back. Let's see walking. So notice that when walking, one of your foot is on earth while other foot is in air while walking. Notice that. The next time you walk, notice that. Not running, because while you're running, maybe sometime both of your legs are in the air, so both of your foot are in the air. But while you're walking, slowly walking, then one of your foot is on earth while other foot is in air. Notice that while walking, your front foot lands on earth and body parts above it is in a shape like this. So your foot lands here and your body part is moving in this direction. And your front foot stays on earth and body parts above it moves and takes shape like this. So you keep on moving, your front foot stays on the earth and your above body parts moves like that. So now your front foot becomes back foot. As your front foot lands on earth, it has velocity, it is moving. It is landing here with respect to ground below it. So that's the direction of motion of front foot with respect to ground below. And it comes to rest with respect to ground below it. That means some force acts on your foot which stops its further motion. This force is friction. So let's see this front foot. Now, what is friction? Friction acts to oppose the relative motion between two surfaces in contact. So your foot and the earth below this, they are in contact. Your foot was moving like this in this direction, so it was having relative motion with respect to the ground. And when they are in contact, friction force starts to act. So it is opposing that. It opposes the relative motion between two surfaces in contact. So on your foot, the friction force acts in this direction. With normal action is there, and gravitational force on you by earth is there, your weight. Now friction is also self-adjustable like normal reaction. And it has an upper limit. So it's not fixed. But in a situation, it is fixed. The upper limit of friction depends on quality of two surfaces in contact and normal reaction. So quality means roughness. So friction stops your front leg from slipping forward on ground. Imagine that. If this friction force was not there, your leg will move towards this direction, will continue to move in this direction, and you slip. So friction stops your front leg from slipping forward on ground. Now your front foot become back foot. So when it is becoming the back foot, your body moves ahead with front foot on ground, and this foot becomes back foot. So it has tendency to move backward. Now friction is self-adjustable force and acts to oppose the relative motion between two surfaces in contact. So it has tendency to move in this direction. The friction on your foot acts in this direction. Now friction stops your foot from slipping backward. Suppose this friction was not there, this force was not there, this will slip backward. So friction stops your back leg from slipping backward on ground. Contact force. So normal force, normal reaction, and friction are components of contact force. So this component is normal reaction, this is friction. So this friction is along the line of motion, normal along the normal to that. Resultant of these two, normal reaction and friction, is your contact force. This contact force is the push on you by the earth. This is the push you get from earth. Action reaction. So this is the push force, push means force, on the earth by you. But this does not make you walk. You are in contact, normal action is there. So if normal action is there, means you are in contact with earth, and friction stops you from slipping. Your efforts, you walk with your efforts. You pull your leg and put it forward. Friction stops you from slipping. And you walk. So it is your efforts which make you walk. A coach, somebody or something, if provides you sufficient friction to stops you from slipping, is your coach. Coach can be someone, anyone, some person, teacher, anyone. Some good book, some situation, life teaches. Anything out of everything. Coach can be anything. You need to place the right footings. You need to put all the efforts to move. You need to stay grounded in your walk of life. You walk because of your effort. You make progress just because of your efforts. Coach will act like fiction, which will stop you from slipping. All the best for your future endeavors. My name is Shishir Saini. I'm graduate of IIT Roorkee, class of 96, IIT JEE coach since 1999. I'm the founder of Conceptum IIT Roorkee. Subscribe my YouTube channel. Thank you.